Coffee break with me. Woo! Hi guys! Welcome back to my channel. Today I am so excited to film this video because when I did my Sunlit Cactus eye makeup tutorial on Jessie's Girl Cosmetics products, some of you were like, hey, you have more of these pigments? Can you show us some swatches so that we know what to order? And let me be honest, the Jessie's Girl website is a little confusing because since I sickly have most of the stuff on that website, when I see the image of the color that it says it is, in real life, it doesn't look very similar. Well, some of them are spot on, but a lot of them look so much more different in person. So I thought, this is such a good idea. I think like 4 or 5 of you said, Danny, please do a swatch video. So basically, that's what I'm doing today. I love that idea. I thought it was brilliant. So I'm going to show you guys the Jessie's Girl Eye Dusts is what they're called. I'm going to show you them close up and show you some swatches. Sometimes it's so hard for me to think. Most of the time I'm not speechless, but sometimes I run out of words and then I get really scared because it's like, if I ever run out of words, what am I gonna do? The Jessie's Girl Eye Dusts are like glitter pigments and color pigments. I don't know what the difference is. You guys know I'm not a makeup artist. So basically they're little pots of powder color. Some of them have glitter, some of them have shimmer, and some of them are duochrome, which are the most beautiful of all of them. I think they retail for $4.99 each. And if you don't have a RiteAid in your area, you can also buy them off of their website directly and get free shipping with $20. So it adds up. I always say that because it's true. It adds up really quick. And the best part is they send it through USPS with tracking and you get it in like 2 or 3 days. I say like 2 days. They're really fast at shipping. So these eye dusts are actually, I would say, if you're not very familiar with like pigments and you just try to take the powder out and apply it, you're not going to be impressed. It doesn't show up too bright or intense. But if you take something like a rose water spray or like a Max Fix Plus, and then you take some of the pigment and then spray your brush and apply it, or moisten like a finger or something and then apply it on, the color is just so rich and intense and beautiful, and it's just really, really amazing. So those are the only 2 things that I would say, like not negative, but areas of improvement is 1, the pigments don't show up too intense unless you actually moisten them with something or you put a sticky base. And then the other thing is the sifter that it comes with, that's like the stopper to prevent the pigment from going anywhere. It just has 3 little holes, so it's a little impractical to use. What I did is I just pulled out all the sifters. It's not a very good idea because if I spill it, I'm done. Like, I'm screwed. But I find it so much easier to use. So without further ado, I'm gonna kind of change the angle a little bit so that I could show you what these pigments look like. So excuse the lighting. I'm having a little bit of trouble setting up a way where it looks as bright as possible. So we are actually right now, so you can imagine, sitting on my vanity. That's where I'm filming this, so you guys can get a close-up of these amazing Jessie's Girl Eye Dusts. There are 28 colors in the collection, but I kind of narrowed it down to the most different ones. I think I took out like 5 or 6 that looked very, very similar to some of these that are already here. Obviously for lighting purposes and things like that, some of these aren't going to show up, but I will try and show you the majority of the colors. I just kind of wanted to show you a close-up of all of them all together so you could see what they look like. I told you I pulled out the sifters, so before there was like a hard plastic on top with 3 little holes, almost like a pepper shaker. And I think in my Sunlit Cactus tutorial I show it, but I just pulled them out. This is so much easier. You could dip your brush in there, you could dip your finger, whatever. It can get messy if you spill it. I mean, you're done. Your carpet is done, or wherever it spills is ruined. But if you're really, really careful, it shouldn't be an issue. So you guys can see the variety of colors there are. Look at this one. This is just a matte, like stunning. I don't know if it's showing up how incredibly beautiful it actually is. It looks like melted metal. This is the one that I used in my Sunlit Cactus tutorial. Everyone was like, oh my God, Dani, that's not a brown eyeshadow look. That's yellow. Look at how it looks in the pot. Definitely looks brown. It looks like a brownish green duochrome, but you guys saw in my video, my eyes look yellow. So they're all really, really unique and beautiful colors. So now I'm gonna show you guys some swatches. Okay, let's talk about these first. This one right here is the one in this corner, and this is called Sparkle Red. Look how beautiful this color is. And I applied all of these with Max Fix Plus just so that they would show up as bright as possible. The next one, this like turquoise color, is called Troublemaker. This one right here is Troublemaker. This one's not gonna show up as pretty as it is, and I wanna show you guys how it's a confusing color. I'm wetting a brush here, and I'm gonna try and wet it more. The powder itself looks beige, but when you wet the pigment, it looks like a lime green. And this is the color Kiwi Rose. So it's more of like a, I know it probably doesn't look that way, but it's more of like a lime green. Then this really stunning blue is called Blue Moon. Then down here, this green one, it looks matte in the pot, but it is like a metallic, kind of like a royal green. It's called Majestic Green. Okay, now let's talk about this color right here. This is a purple color, but in the pot, it looks pink. And this is the color Peekaboo. And it looks almost like a metallic purpley, a purple with a little bit of a blue fleck. This one is my favorite. This is Penny Arcade, and if you're looking to get similar results as the Stila metallic foils, those $32 shadows, this is a really good competitor, and this is $4 or $5, I think. So if you use Fix Plus or you dampen it really well, you're definitely going to get the same results as that Stila shadow. Again, this is Penny Arcade. And then this last one is just like a metallic pink. Nothing special. It looks very dull in the pot, but when it shows up on the skin, you could see it's like a metallic pink. Okay, now let's move on to the next 8. The first one that you see here, another one that would totally rival the effect of the Stila liquid foil, whatever they're called. This is in the color Indian Summer. So you guys see how the pigments themselves look almost matte, but then when you wet them, they're incredibly metallic. This next one here is the yellow one that you guys told me from my tutorial, Sunlit Cactus. So you can see in the pot how different it looks. This one here was a big flop for me. I didn't really like it. It's a metallic baby pink, but it's just super, it's kind of flaky and crusty, and it shows up more white than pink. It's called Angelic. This next one is stunning, amazing color. It's almost like a taupe, like a coppery taupe. Really pretty color. It's called Cafe au Lait. Definitely recommend getting this one if you like neutrals, but you want something a little, you want to spice up your neutrals. This one right here. This one was just like this pink one. A little flaky, a little crusty, a little dusty. I didn't really like it. It's like a baby blue metallic, and it is called Baby Blues. This one is stunning. This is not metallic. It is just, I don't know how to describe it. It is the most stunning, like deep turquoise green color called Antique Green. This one, same as the pink and the baby blue. This is a gold, and it's just flaky, it's crusty, it doesn't really blend easy. This is Sparkle Gold. And then this last one, wow, this would be amazing for like a smoky eye, but I'm a little nervous to use it because it's so intense that it could, I mean, if it gets all over your face, you're done. You're gonna look like you got punched in the face or dragged through an alley. You guys know I always say that. And this is in the color Black Star Blue. Okay, now the last 7 colors that I'm going to show you, this is a classic metallic purple, and that's in the color Ultraviolet. Super stunning, but I still like this purple here better. Then this one is just a really metallic silver, and this is called Starshine. You see it looks white in the pot, but it's actually silver. This is a breathtaking ruby red. Look at that. It's just so amazing. I know red eyeshadow can be a little intimidating to wear, but if you put this all over the lid and then just blend it out with a neutral, like a nude neutral on the crease, it would look really, really pretty. This is in the color Flambe. And then this kind of tangerine orange right here is called Sunstone. Sunstone. I had a little bit of a problem with that one, kind of blending it out or making it work. This one here is not going to show up the way, as amazing as it actually is. It looks like a white eye dust, but it's actually a reflective white, and it has like a greenish or blue fleck in it. And this is called Secret Weapon. This one here is just a classic blue-toned gray, and this is called Hi Ho Silver. And then the last one is just a classic lime green, really, really pretty. I think this would look really pretty on all skin colors, skin undertones, skin everything. It's just so stunning. And so that is my collection of Jessie's Girl Eye Dusts. If you guys are unfamiliar with pigments or glitters, I suggest you start with something like drugstore price so that you guys can learn how to play with them, and then maybe venture out to high ends, although I haven't had any issues with these, so I don't see myself investing in any more pigments or glitters for the time being, because I am so satisfied with how amazing these perform. So what do you guys think? Aren't they amazing? I swear these colors are stunning. They are beautiful, they're rich, they're bright, they're breathtaking. I really, really love these products. Now, I had told you guys before that I don't have very much practice or experience playing with glitters and pigments and things like that, and I for a long time thought they were impractical, hard to use, messy. And while they can be messy, they're not very difficult to use. Think about it like if you have like a broken eyeshadow. It's the same concept. Just be really careful with it and you should have no problems. If you guys saw my Sunlit Cactus tutorial, I already had my makeup done and I still used the product and it didn't get everywhere. So it's not that difficult to use. So again, if you guys are interested in purchasing these, they sell them at your local RiteAids, or if you're unfortunate like me and have no RiteAids, check out the website, and I'd love to know if you guys are going to buy any of these colors. I get so excited. I think I get just as excited finding out about people buying makeup than if I was buying the makeup. So like if my friend calls me and says, I bought this and this, I'm like, really? What else did you get? Especially like with my mom. So if you guys like any of these colors, or you're planning on purchasing any yourselves, let me know in the comment section so I can share in the excitement. And as always, if you guys found this video useful, entertaining, or learned something, give me a thumbs up or subscribe if you haven't already. And until next time, this coffee break is over. Bye guys!